What's up, guys? Cody here with a short tier list for 1024. So, I don't normally make tier lists, and the only reason why I decided to wait to make one instead of make one at the start of the patch is because I don't think people know jack shit at the start of the patch, and I think that you should just wait a little bit to see how things are actually doing. So yeah. For this tier list, for the most part, it's based on what I see works well in my games and what I think does well for me. And it's partially based on stats as well. So yeah, if a champion is not on this list, then it's because I didn't think it was good enough to be on this list. And so starting in D tier, these are things that you should just never pick. Please don't pick these. The only thing that I could potentially say that you could get away with is Maokai, but even then, just don't pick these champions. They suck. Especially I hate to see Rakan down in here because I like playing Rakan, but he's just terrible right now. C tier, also don't pick these champions. They're better than D tier, but there's no reason to pick these champions when you can pick other champions that perform the same job better. People will definitely argue on me with Yumi being down here, but in my opinion, she's very, very easily abused, and she doesn't perform well in a meta that has a lot of burst damage. But yeah, and then Nautilus is almost B tier. If Nautilus was just a little bit tankier, then he would be better, I think. He doesn't make good use of Locket because he's going in, and he doesn't get to peel for his backline, which is problematic. But yeah. And B tier, I put Brand in B tier just because I feel like once again a lot of these picks that I'm putting lower than what other people would do is because I think they are easily punished. I think people should just learn how to punish them. But yeah, Brand is down here instead of being in like A tier, just because I think he's be killed super easily. Um, and like as the game goes on, I feel like he provides less to the team just because once again, Bushy Champion dies very easily to burst. Karma is just a worse version of other enchanters. Swain is okay. Janna, once again, worse version of other enchanters. Can be okay in certain ways, but eh. Lux and Swain kind of do the same job, except Lux is more utility orientated. Pyke, I feel like, is actually pretty good right now. I feel like Pyke is an A tier pick if you're actually good at Pyke. Same thing is for Bard. But if you're not good at them, if you're not good at snowballing the game with them, then you just shouldn't pick them. And in fact, they are actually would be worse than D tier. But yeah, in my personal opinion, I haven't had good success with Bard, but I know others have, and the stats say that he's pretty decent right now. So I just put him in B tier. If you're good at him, then I think he can work out fine. And Blitz is down in B tier. I really, really wish I didn't put Blitz in B tier, but it has to be there. Mostly just because he just struggles to get picks in the early game. I don't know what it is. You know, I can play as aggro as a one, but at the end of the day, I feel like other champions perform his role better. And yeah, I just feel like Blitz just isn't as good as what he used to be. A tier, Lulu is probably just a worse version of Nami, but a better version of all the other enchanters. I feel like Morgana is pretty good right now. I feel like damage version Morgana is pretty good, and you can also go Imperial Mandate. But if you do, then you probably would want to get Rylai's if you did that, so that way you could proc Imperial Mandate more often. Alistar, I feel like is actually like S tier pick, but that's just because I'm good at Alistar, and other people that play him are also good at Alistar. Um, so yeah, I feel like he's good, but other people would argue against that. Seraphine, I think, is actually the best support in the game right now. The only problem with Seraphine is that she's somewhat reliant on your team not being idiots. So I think in high elo, she's by far one of the best supports in the game, and I feel like at low elo, she's by far one of the worst supports in the game. But yeah, I'm gonna have a guide coming out for her sometime soon, I hope, if I'm not too lazy. So yeah, and that should help some people not be so bad at her. But yeah, the main thing that I'm gonna say here is don't play Seraphine as an enchanter, play her as a mage. Okay, S tier, we've got Leona. Leona is argued as one of the best supports in the game. I don't necessarily think she's S tier, I think she's A tier. But a lot of other people say she's S tier, and her play rate and stats indicate that she is as well. But yeah, Thresh by far S tier. Right now when I play Thresh, it's like I feel like I can do so much in the game. Just the ability to get picks and peel for my team is extremely strong. And yeah, this Thresh can abuse enchanter supports and anything that's squishy really well. Thresh can peel off these engaged supports really well and peel off assassins, and yeah, I think Thresh is really good right now. Zyra, I think, is just the best version of a damage mage in the bot lane if you just want pure damage. The only problem I have with Zyra is that she is very squishy, so once you get outside of laning phase, any assassin in the game is going to just instantly kill you, so you pretty much have to buy as Zhonya's. And then Nami. Nami's got to be the best support in the game right now. Just the versatility that she has is too good. Just versatility in terms of her ability to use the items well. The ability to proc Imperial Mandate off of your E alone on Nami is really strong. You just throw your E on your ADC, and bam, you just proc Imperial Mandate for free. And it's like a free, like 150 damage, something like that. 150 to 200 damage, something like that. Which, kind of insane. And then on top of that, you can also go Moonstone Pendant or Renew or whatever it's called. Before this patch, you would have never gone this item, but now it's a pretty good choice in matchups where team fights are going to go long. So if the enemy's got 1 or 2 tanks and they don't have a lot of burst damage, then Moonstone Renewer can be pretty good. But if the enemy team's got like 3 assassins and stuff like that, don't buy Moonstone Renewer. It is garbage then in that scenario. But yeah, for the most part, you can just blindly take Imperial Mandate and you'll do fine. But yeah, I really do like Moonstone Renewer on Nami though, just because it can proc Ardent Censer over and over again for you. It can proc Staff of Flowing Water over and over again. And I think the synergy with that is just too good to pass up, and I think that people might be underrating it. So yeah, that is my support tier list for 1024. I'm sure some of you are going to disagree with some of the placements for some of these champions, but like I said, it's what I see work for other people and for me. And remember, I play at Diamond Elo, so yeah, some of these are going to change based on what Elo you're at. But yeah, hopefully I've got that Seraphine guide in the works, and hopefully it gets done. Yeah, thanks guys for watching. Remember, you can always catch me on my Twitch, twitch.tv/CW5136. I'm very willing to answer any questions that you have about anything in the game, especially regarding support. So, thanks guys, and I'll catch you later.